Ang problema ko may isa pa. I keep hearing Senators Lacson, if I'm not mistaken, I forgot the other, Sotto, that we are underspending sa bayanihan. Totoo ba ito? Is this true?
Mr. President, according to the DBM, we have already released 660 billion pesos.
One thing very wrong with Congress is that they are not listening when you are talking. So, it would be better to give it a little shout. Yeah, totoo. Yung sa Bisaya, TIRA, PASAGAD. I'd like to tell Congress now that when Secretary Dominguez is talking to you, please.
Yeah, Mr. President, just to follow up on your statement and also the statement of one of the experts who said that vaccination is the top priority. We just want to assure the public that we have, for the first half of this year, received 20 million vaccines. Okay? Actually, by yesterday, we already received 30 million vaccines. We expect to receive around 65 million from July 1st until September 30. That's the third quarter. And around 55 million by the end of the third quarter. So the total we are expecting to receive this year is 171 million doses. So that 171 million is more than enough to vaccinate the entire adult population of the Philippines. And the money is already available for that. Okay, so there is no problem with the money for this year. Okay. Now, for next year, we just had a meeting with Secretary Avisado and Secretary Duque yesterday, and we noted that we have in the budget for next year already 45 billion pesos for additional vaccinations. Just to assure you yourself, Mr. President, and the health community, we do have the money for that. Now, the question is, how do we use that money? Are we going to need booster shots? Are we going to need another set of vaccinations? Whatever it is, please tell us so that we can properly allocate these funds. So, Mr. President, I don't think we're good only until 6 months. I think we are good beyond 2022. Okay, so it's nothing it is not going to be easy, but the moves that you have made from 2016 to 2019, we are ready to handle this problem financially, and that is due to you, Mr. President. So again, to summarize, we will be, by the end of this year, we will be able to vaccinate the entire adult population of the Philippines. Hopefully, everybody will agree to be vaccinated. Number two, for next year, we already have 45 billion pesos in the budget and already financed for whatever the DOH is going to recommend, Mr. President.
Ang problema ko may isa pa. I've been hearing Senators Lacson, if I'm not mistaken, I forgot the other, Soto, that we are underspending sa bayanihan. Totoo ba ito? Is this true?
Yeah, Mr. President, according to the DBM, we have already released 660 billion pesos. Okay? 660 billion. What they are referring to as quote-unquote underspending is 6 billion pesos or 1% of the total. Now, we are, the Department of the Budget and ourselves are going to each department to see where the 6 billion is. But Mr. President, this is 1% problem. This is not, in relation to what we have released of 660 billion, this is 1%, okay? And we are sure that it will be released. But in the meantime, we are asking each department to really push the expense, to really spend the money.
The problem is, one thing very wrong with Congress is that they are not listening when you are talking. So, it would be better to give it a little shout. Yeah, totoo. Yung sa Bisaya, TIRA, PASAGAD. Kung paski saan na lang tatama. Tell them that 1%. Nakakaano kasi because the criticism is always on the executive department. Tayo yung execute sa law. So when we say that you are not spending the money correctly because there's underspending, and it turns out it's only 1%. I'd like to tell Congress now that when Secretary Dominguez is talking to you, please listen. Walang ano yan. There's no malice in that statement, pero makinig kayo para hindi kayo doon yung Bisaya, TIRA, PASAGAD. Yung basta lang tatamaan yung buwan.